Hey guys, what's going on? Pito here. First video back from my break from Nationals. I'm coming at you with a new deck profile. This is a deck I've been playtesting online, and I haven't really played it in person yet, and I plan to eventually. But I've been seeing some success in my group, in my friend group, when we just kind of playtest online. So I kind of threw it together because I had most of the stuff except for one card, and I'll get to it. But if you want to know why there's no side deck, it's because again this is a online deck I've been playing. Haven't got to play it in paper yet, so I just threw it together. No side deck, but I'll tell you what it is. But basically, it's Draco Slayer Super Heavy with it's Draco Slayer Super Heavy, and the deck is shockingly consistent and can put up some inboards. I'll show you the combo for the inboard at the end of the video if you stick around, but let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. So first of all, we're going to do 3 Revolution. This searches it searches half of your engine. It's not once per turn. The card's just really powerful. You can recur it with some cards. So yeah, it's just a really powerful card. It searches your the rest of the Draco Slayer. Well, what it does is it searches any dragon pendulum monster. So it can even search like the Chaos Dragon Emperor, but I'll show you what we mostly search in here. But and then 3 Ignis Phoenix. He's a good card. This is a what's widely considered a power card. It can summon cards and treat them as tuners if it's destroyed. Yeah. And then you have 3 Majesty Pegasus. This card searches any field spell on summon by just ditching a card. You will summon her off of Ignis and make her a tuner. And you can summon her with the Luster Pendulum Synchro Monster, but this is one of the combo pieces for the combo I'll show you at the end. And then I play 2 Luster Pendulum and 1 Dynamite. The reason why I'm only playing 2 is because you can search it with the Odd Eyes Revolution, and at 40 cards I kind of only want to play 5 copies of something. If I don't mind opening it. I think if you add the 3rd, you're just going to open this too many times, and sometimes opening this can be bad. And only 1 Dynamite because I needed to cut down on cards to get to 40, and this was easily the worst name. I have a version 2 that plays it a little bit heavier into this package, but that's still really testy. Like, I haven't got around to actually testing it much. But yeah, that's the Draco Slayer engine. So let's get into the Super Heavy engine. So we have 3 Wakashi, 1 Benki, and then 3 Motorbike, 2 Psych Booster because it's good for the grind game. You really don't mind opening it. So it's just a 4 that summons itself. You can pendulum summon it. So I really like 2 of this. And then for 1-ofs, we play the 1 Soul Peacemaker, the 1 Soul Piercer, the 1 Scales, and the 1 Wagon. The reason why you play Soul Piercer at 1 is because since there's no link 1 you can just link into anymore, you're just going to search this, and if you open it, it can be just bad. Arguably, I'm debating even cutting this entire engine and just playing just this, like the small Super Heavy engine, and leaning more into the pendulum stuff. But again, that's a version 2, and if I come up with that version, I'll let you know. I'll post a deck profile for it. But and then the last card is the Therion King Regulus. Yeah, it's searchable by the Super Heavy engine. And since there's all level 4s, it's really easy, and it's machine, it's an Omni, it's really good. It's part of the combo. I'll show you the final combo. And then the last 2 cards are Jackal King and Secret Village. So if you've kind of figured out what's going on here, the idea is that we want to put up Majesty Pegasus and search Secret Village. Secret Village, and then end with Jackal King and Secret Village on the field. That's kind of the idea of the deck. And since the deck doesn't play any spell cards, if they do out your spellcaster, this card really doesn't hurt you at all. I mean, it does mess with your pendulum zones, but not many stuff is interacting with it with your pendulum zones right now. So I don't really mind. I don't really mind if they blow it up. And then the rest is the non-engine. So I'm playing 3 Fenrir right now. This is just a power card. Like while it's at 3, you might as well play it. It can be pendulum summoned. It just searches itself, which is really powerful for the main combo because you do need any card to do the main combo. So yeah, when this goes down to 1, I'll probably drop it, but for the time being, 3 Fenrir. And if you can't afford it, that's fine, and you want a little bit more consistency, you can easily just replace it with 3 Skulker Bat. The only reason I drop Skulker Bat is really the only target is Revolution, and Revolution's really only target is Luster Pendulum, so I didn't think we needed 3, 6, 8 Luster Pendulums in the deck. So that's why I ended up cutting it out after some testing. And with Droll running around. I mean, this whole deck is just loses to Droll, so. But yeah. If you don't have Fenrir, you can just add these 3 or any 3 hand traps of your choice. And then for hand traps, I have 3 Ash, 3 Valor, and 3 Droll. Ash and Droll are mandatory right now. Valor is for like Rescue Ace and generic, and then you can just side this out for other hand traps that are better in certain matchups like Bestials and stuff like that. So, but these are the 3 best generic hand traps I find so far. But yeah, that's it for the main deck. Let's get into the extra deck, and then I'll show you all the combo. So for the extra deck, it's a little backwards. So we're gonna start off with the synchros. So the 2 synchros you're going to use for the main combo are Ignister Prominence and Tilting Entrainment. What this does is this summons it. You make this with Wakashi and then summon back the Wakashi. And it's 8 on the board. It's a machine. It's very important for the combo. And then Ignister Prominence can summon any Draco Slayer from the deck. So you use it to go grab. The girl. So you go grab Majesty Pegasus off of her. And then the rest of the synchros, I play 2 more. I play a Baron because it's just a good Omni negate. And this is an Excel. Like I said, I haven't played this in paper. I've been playing Excel online. I don't have an Excel. I sold it when I sold my Dragon Link. So I got to pick another one up, but online, this is Excel. It does come up. So if you don't have one, I'm sorry, I would just say get one. But if you really can't afford an Excel, you can kind of just drop these 2 for something else. I guess you can play something like Borreload Savage, and then if you can get your hands on one of those, or any other like generically good aids, you can play another one of these. There's some other guys you can play. And then I played 1 Majesty Paladin, Magister's Paladin, and 1 Draco Slayer Power. So we play the Power because of Cross Sheep. Because you can make Cross Sheep and then Contact Fuse into Majesty's Power. And Majesty's Power revive anything, Cross Sheep to revive something from the graveyard. And then Magister Paladin, like both of their effects come up. Sometimes you'll just have 2 4s laying around, and so you can just make Magister Paladin to make use of those 4s. And then we play the Sargus and the Merrymaker. The reason why you play Tilting Entrainment is because you're going to overlay these 2 into Sargus. I actually have never made Merrymaker. I almost always just go straight for Sargus. But Merrymaker is pretty good. I'm debating cutting them just because I don't make them that very much and replacing it with something else. And then Baguska for oh shit moments, or if you get put under Droll, and then Zeus, because Zeus is Zeus. And then for the links, we played Appaloosa and Access Code. This is for killing. This is if you're going first. And then Selene, because Selene in this deck is actually pretty powerful. It can revive a lot of the creatures from your graveyard if you overlay them, or they get hit out of your hand. You can you can just make Selene and revive them. I have a Metalfoes combo where I use Selene to revive Jackal. And then other than that, we have Cross Sheep, and then Beyond the Pendulum. Please unban Electromite Konami. But yeah, that's the deck list. Like I said, you can make this a more budget friendly by cutting this engine for, you know, another link based or just some level 8 synchros, though I really wouldn't. And you can drop the King Regulus if you want, and the Fenrir's, but I'll go ahead and show you the combo real quick. So the combo is a 3-card combo, kind of. So all you need is Wakashi and any normal summonable pendulum monster, which is why I was playing Joker for a while. And it can't be a tuner. That's very important. It can't be a tuner. And then any card. So we're just going to say this Veiler. So this is the combo. You need any normal summonable level 4 pendulum that's not a tuner, Wakashi, and Effect Veiler. And so what you'll go ahead and do is you'll go Wakashi effect, summon himself, and put Banky in the scales. I probably shouldn't have this. Scales effect, add put Banky effect, add motorbike ditch, go grab. Booster. So this is your hand right now. You'll then activate booster summon himself, synchro into Tilting Entrainment. You'll then use Tilting Entrainment effect to re-special summon Wakashi, then normal summon Dynamite. You can then synchro summon these two into Ignis or Prominence, because he needs a tuner and a non-tuner pendulum monster. Wakashi will activate to scale himself. You'll then activate Ignis or Prominence to summon from the deck Majesty's Pegasus. You'll use Majesty's Pegasus effect, discard the whatever one card you have to go search Secret Village. Then you'll overlay these two into Sargus. You'll use Sargus's effect to go grab I'm looking for it. I'm an actual idiot. Where to go? Okay. To add Regulus. So this is your hand now. You'll then synchro away. Or not synchro away. You'll link these two away into Beyond the Pendulum. You'll activate Beyond the Pendulum to go grab Jackal King. You'll activate Regulus and equip any machine monster. And then you can pendulum summon the Jackal King and then activate Secret Village. Jackal King will then trigger to put a counter on herself. Or to put 2 counters on herself. And or himself, whatever. Which will then cause this to be able to negate the activation of a monster effect. And then you have an Omni negate. They're locked out of spell cards. You have set up pendulum zones. And then if you had any other cards, so like you still have 2 cards in hand. And more times than not, you'll be able to... Well, you can actually still pendulum summon these 2. I'm sorry. I forgot this is a pendulum deck. So you'll actually summon it like this. You'll summon these 2 from the extra deck and then make Appaloosa. I knew I was forgetting a step. And so now you have a 3 material Appaloosa you have a mythical beast Jackal King, and then you have an Omni Negate, and then your opponent's locked out of spells. And that's the general combo of the deck. But yeah, so that's the deck. Let me know what you think. I am working on a second version that uses Bestials. But yeah, I found this. I thought it was really powerful. I thought it was really cool. And I kind of wanted to let you know. And let me know if you like these like weird combo decks, because I come up with a lot of just like random weird combo decks. And if you'd like to see more of those, just drop it in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.